can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What birthday is this? Mercy, Frosty, Sir Worm. Sir Worm.
Hello, everybody. What do you say? DFK. It is Sir Worm and Emerson, and today we have a special guest with us, KP, head of Blow.
What's up? How you doing, Worm? Good to see you. Aloha, Emerson.
I can't hear you guys. I can't hear
You can't hear us?
you. Hold on, I can't hear anything.
Yes. With technical difficulties, it wouldn't be a stream without it. So KP, what have you been up to until as Emerson is trying to get his stuff going?
All right, I'm all set, guys. Sorry about that.
Worm. What have I not been up to? It's been quite a couple of weeks here. It was awesome though, hanging out with Zan last night and getting a chance to chat a bit and kind of doing the whole rigmarole on Saturday with the Mythic Squad Void Hunt Tournament 2, watching Styx intern at Battle Mage do his thing. That was so much fun. That was surreal, actually. Having beers, getting a chance to hang out with the Bloaterfish and being able to chill with Sergeant Filthy McNasty and watch It's Just Crypto tear apart the competition, take it all just win the entire thing. And then hanging out with SI last night, getting the recap of who did what, how, where, and when, and why. That was just super cool too. So many amazing battles went on, and it was fun to watch. I mean, these tournaments just get better and better every single time. He's got it down to a science now with this, with the stream deck and everything else. So he's got picture in picture. It's just like, man, it's getting to be pro level now with these guys.
Yeah, like SI did a fantastic job. Yeah, his production quality had went up like 100-fold from Void Hunt 1 to 2, and it was a lot of fun to guest commentate on it. And I honestly, I don't know if I'm going to enter it anymore, like because I think I maxed out on the first hunt, and so like I'm only going to go backwards, so I might as well just go up on top. So like, yeah, I made it to the second round, or the next weekend or whatever. So like, I have nothing, I'm all good. I'm good now. I'm good.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was fun. It's been really good. I've been back to back, as SI just mentioned, and Megan in the chat. So it's like, getting my fill of DFK right now, and I'm happy because Blow just went omni chain today. So we've got 4 different chains: DFK chain, base, Blast, which is doing their airdrop tomorrow, their token generation event, and ZK Sync. So that's been quite fun, putting all those bridges together, doing all that stuff. But yeah, all the fun stuff behind the scenes now is done, and hopefully I can sit back for a little bit and get some things cleaned up and make some magic happen. There's been a ton of volume that's gone through, but it was fun launching it on DFK chain today. I know that it got sold off tremendously in the first probably hour or so, but the market caps are really different now. So we'll see what happens when it gets balanced out overall on DFK chain and all the other 3 chains as well. At some point, there's going to be those arbitrage opportunities to buy, sell, do everything across different chains. So we'll see how the entire community deals with it. It should be fun. We'll see what happens.
Yep, definitely see what happens. It's been a crazy ride. It's been a crazy ride. Emerson, what have you been up to? I haven't talked to you in I don't know how long it's been, and we do a show together. We're supposed to talk all the time.
No, dude, I know. Every Monday or Tuesday I text you and I'm like, it's already Monday, it's already Tuesday. Oh my God. But yeah, I've been so busy again, man, and it's so hard because my heart is with all the DFK stuff and all the fun stuff we're doing here. But, I got to do my real life stuff. And I just started a new business, and that's taking off way too fast. And it's making me super busy. And sorry, guys, I was late tonight. I had children's stuff come up last minute, and I was rushing around. You can't, say no to the kids, so I had to take care of that. So I apologize, but I'm all together now.
No, it's quite all right.
Can you hear me? But can you hear me though? Can you hear me?
I'm trying to, you had to see you behind the scenes. I'm telling him, Emerson in a private chat that we're on, so people can hear you.
But, I couldn't hear you.
So, yeah, because I muted us, but I muted you, but you kept taking the mute off.
Yeah. I'm a mess today, guys. I apologize.
Oh, 2 noobs. Yeah.
What's up, KP? How you doing? Aloha.
Aloha, brother. Yeah, mahalo for all the cool, kind remarks in chat and everything else that you've done behind the scenes. It's been fun to, chat with you guys and get a chance to go through this entire progression. It's been such a journey for the last couple of weeks or so, and now it's finally through all the difficult portions of it, and we'll see what happens, how everything kind of plays itself out here over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about having an OFT, the first layer 0 OFT that's cross chain, that's now on Blast, that's on ZK Sync, that's on Base. Wow. Different places that are all going to probably have airdrops or have had airdrops already. So keep those airdrops coming, right, guys?
Amazing. I'm just blown away at all of the stuff you're doing, KP. And I just want to say, I did say a lot of kind words to you privately in chat, and I feel that way. And I got a lot more to say, but I'll try to hold back a little bit. But, I've been so busy. I missed all the drama on Sunday that, between intern and some other people. And I'll just say that they're lucky I missed that drama, because I go from 0 to 100 when I'm defending friends. I am like ferocious. I'm like a lion, and I'll bite your freaking head off. So, like if people are gonna make false accusations against one of my friends, I'm gonna come and back them up 110%. And just don't don't make false accusations, because this is real life and it affects people in a real way. So do your research and make sure you have your stuff together. And you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. And if you have a problem, come find me and we'll work it out. Okay. All right. I'm done with that. I just wanted to get that out of the way, because you're Ohana, KP. And if there's one thing I know in my heart, 110%, is that you would never purposely do something malicious to this community. You have been the number one supporter of this community. You have done nothing but give to this community. And there's so many people that have done nothing but take from this community. So I'm not going to put up with anyone talking crap about KP. He's a good guy. He made some mistakes. He owned up to them, and he's making everything right. All right. So that's it. I'm done. If anyone wants to talk further about it, I'm willing to do that. Okay. Thanks.
I appreciate that, Mahalo. Yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. And I think Trade Room hit the nail on the head when he basically said, oh, you've got a competitor that's spreading, doubt and fear with other people's and for their own benefit, oh gosh, like that doesn't happen every single day and, different in the world. So, Trade Room, big shout out to you. I appreciate that. And everybody else. I mean, it's 99.9% positive and 0.001% negative. So it is what it is. I mean, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have to, trip, fall down, get back up and, move forward. So that's what I've done. I'm hoping that this is going to be successful. I hope that we get George on board, because, now that I got the approval from the community, whatever it was, Dr. Zipper sent me the entire community approval about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And so I signed off on that, sent it back to him with copies of everything that he needed. And then I think it's supposed to go in the castle. And at that point, George from Cryptos R Us was supposed to get behind it. I talked to Dreamer a couple weeks ago, and George just waits for Dreamer. Basically, Dreamer is DFK to him. If Dreamer says, yeah, let's do this, then, we should be good to go. But you guys remember what happened last time. George and Crypto Crow and all of them got behind DFK. The token prices, especially Jewel, just pumped up like 5-10x. And, that's what I think everybody's waiting for. I think when we were on with Brown Gent on Friday on Sarge's stream, he's like, the coin's way too low. It's way too low right now. And he's even buying it because he bought it last time. It was at 10 cents and wrote it up to 70 cents or whatever and sold it off. And everybody gets mad at him when he does that. But I'm like, the guy's just, he knows what's up. He knows how to make money. And I'm like, more power to you. If he's saying, though, now this is a good time, I'm like, I have a tendency to listen to the people like that who have made money in the past on the dips and, know when it's time to get out and move into a different token. So I think we're at that point right now, though. We're in these summer lows right now, but we did have a green day today. I mean, how are you guys feeling about the market right now?
Yeah, I'm always a buyer. Right now, though, it's a decision point right now as I'm looking at the charts, and the weekly still looks good. So we're good for, still looking good long term, but the daily and the 3-day are not looking good. And that could mean, a couple of weeks of consolidation, maybe a couple months of consolidation. But, looking at the charts today, it looks like we have maybe some short-term, more down to go for Bitcoin and some of the other altcoins. But I don't think it's going to be a lot, and I don't think it's going to last long, just because the weekly is still looking great, at least on my charts, though. So I'm feeling really good long-term about everything. And I think right now is a buying opportunity. So that's what I'm doing. I'm buying. I'm doubling down and buying as much as I can. That's
great. Yeah. What about you, Worm? Any tokens that you're looking at right now? I know that you've also got the donate 3 button up there. Did you guys get your blow reward pool set up? So like 10 million blows going to the people that are claiming their airdrops?
Yes, that's what I've been working on in the background as you guys were talking. I got yeah, I just had to give out the code, which is Frosty. So if anybody puts Frosty in our
Yeah. Shout out to
in our
noobs.
rewards program, they should
Giving out the
get
reward.
the blow reward. But yes, blow is one of our coins, so we're totally set up there, and we're using donate 3. And I think I got the pop up screen to work at least when anybody donates. It shows up. Yeah, airdrop received. I'm not getting the sound, which is fine, but I don't necessarily need that because that'll distract me to no end. But well, thank you, Kupo, for the donation. But like, yeah, at least I finally found a workaround to get it to
Whoa.
work. So but the coins that I'm watching are Blow and STD or TD, and I mean outside of Jewel, Clay and all the DFK stuff. And I have a little bit of Kula, but not. I don't really pay. And Cock and you is probably those are the 3. I would say Blow is definitely by far the most. And I'm just waiting for my Menace pools to end, and I'll probably move that stuff.
Anybody who catches that out of context with STDs, cock and you, a little bit of blow.
Exactly. I'm just listing them like I'm just talking. Like everybody knows what I'm talking about. Like God.
Dags had the best saying. I forget what it was, but Dags had a good one. He had it all out with the STD and the cock and you and the blow, and he had a good. I forget what it was, but he had it all good. Yeah, I'm still stacking my blow. Hey KP, I was gonna ask you as far as the contract, the 2 different blows, right? When do the I had a friend ask me, when is there like a date that he has to move it over by?
So the way
To
that
the
the
new-
vote went is that the website itself is going to have the exchange on it until I think it's Thursday this week. So a couple more days it's going to be there, but it's a contract, so it's on chain. It'll be there forever. If you know how to use the blockchain explorer and put your information in there, you just approve the contract, and then you can move your coins anytime, 1 for 1. Some people are getting more money though. Batar's been a really good advocate for the community and saying like, oh, you can exchange your 1 for 2 on Uniswap and you get more tokens. So you might want to check that as well, because there might be a discrepancy where you're getting 10 or 15% more by just swapping them in Uniswap. At any point, you can swap your tokens, or you can exchange them at any point. So it's not a huge deal whatsoever. The last part of the liquidity is going to get removed on July 10th. I do think there was a couple of other liquidity pools though that were created, so there might still be some that's in there. That's the only thing that you need to be careful for, and then everything will be V2. We'll be all on the same spot, doing the same thing. Hopefully all the weekends have kind of shooken their way out. And I'm thinking that most of the people now that own Blow are the ones that are going to be there for long term. And so, I've seen a lot of times where things have gotten bought. Like I bought $1,000 last night and then somebody sold $1,000. So I'm like, oh, thanks. We're waiting for that one. But there's going to be the time when those $1,000 sellers are gone. And then, when it gets bought up, it's just going to have nice green candles all the way up to, whatever point. Once it starts to hit a price discovery, that'll be the fun thing. I think it can definitely get up to the $1 million, maybe even $2 million, $3 million range. And that's when it's fun. I mean, if you're buying right now, or if you're in it right now at like 180 or so thousand, I mean, if it gets to $1 million, you've already 5-6x'd. And if it gets to 2 million, you've already 12 to 15x. So, I mean, that's the cool thing about these small mid, little coins that have the opportunity. I watch so many people buy Jewel with their Layer 0 airdrop, and I can't blame them. But, it was at 11 cents and it stayed at 11 cents. And I was like, man, if some of that money would have just came into Blow, it would have went from wherever it was to like 3 or 4x in a matter of 24 hours. So I was hoping that more money would have made its way in there. But I can't argue with people that, when they get an airdrop, they want to put it into their favorite coin, be that Jewel or Crystal or whatever they want to do, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but yeah. I mean, you can't blame everybody. Everybody makes their own decisions with that. So it is what it is.
Yeah, we can blame everybody.
I wanted to ask. Oh, go ahead.
So we can blame everybody. Like, come on, take all that DRO money and put it in the Blow and it will just skyrocket. I put like
I already had one rant tonight, so I didn't want to go off on
we'll get at
another
least
one because
one
that
to
one
two more
that one
rants.
triggers me. That
You're
one triggers
good
me
for at
too,
least 2
man.
rants a show. You're good for at least
I know,
2
but I
rants.
gotta have more time in between them, okay? Because that one triggers me too. But let's see. I wanted to ask KP something. I had it on my mind, and now I just lost it.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Kupo though. Kupo was in the chat. I mean, he's been so just you know, he's like a breath of fresh air. Every time I see Kupo on Sarge's stream or whatever, he's like the epitome of what a moderator in Discord should be. I mean, he's always positive. He has an amazing attitude. He's very thoughtful. He's very well spoken. He has his ideas on things, but they're for the most part, they're all just incredibly positive, and he's always he's always happy, which I absolutely love. And it's just like I always want to give a shout out to Kupo every time I see him, because he's just like one of those community members that you just, it gives you that energy to be around. It's like when I'm around Sticks Intern or you guys or anybody else, it's just like, wow, I feel really good. It's a fun time to get together, to hang out, to talk about everything that's getting built right now. And Kupo, just again, big shout out to you, brother. Love you.
Yeah, man, I want to make a Kupo bot for everyone to have that can just, give them encouragement,
Kupo
make them feel better.
Plushie.
What do you think?
You can make a Kupo plushie and see what we get.
Yeah. I'd rather take my chances with the Kupo bot, man. We'll make a Kupo bot for the community.
Yeah, Kupo bot will probably be more worthwhile, but it'll be way more entertaining if you went and tried to get a Kupo plushie and see what happened.
Yeah. What's up, two noobs? Yeah, Maddie. We have to have rant limits because my rants they're like so strong that we have to, we have.
Yeah, I said there's no rant limits. There's only rant minimums.
Yeah,
rant minimums.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a quota. You have a rant quota, and you got to hit at least that, but you can always go over.
Yeah. But yeah, what's up, two noobs? Hey, man, awesome job on all of this, and we're excited about the airdrop stuff you're doing with Blow.
Yeah,
man, so cool that you guys are working together and getting different people out in the community to get their Blow. So all of you guys, make sure you go claim your Blow. Everybody here for the stream, go claim your Blow.
It's 10 million, right? 10 million Blow?
10 million.
10 million Blow. Yeah, every airdrop's 10 million. 10 million goes to the streamer and 10 million goes to the person who claims it. So, it's a nice reward for everybody for watching shows, for hanging out, for being able to participate. We usually do giveaways and drawings and all kinds of other stuff too, but Two Noobs has done a great job. I mean, I talk to him usually on a weekly basis when they're building stuff down there in Thailand, and it's just it's fun. I mean, they just passed 500 streamers overall. They'll probably be at 1,000 soon, and they're just starting to get catch fire, get new communities in, and it's great because everything meshes together. So when we're doing giveaways, I know Zan was doing a different giveaway on his stream, but they're all just kind of, you see them and you're like, oh cool, I want to go check that game out, or I want to go take a look at this token, or whatever the case may be, because you get it and it piques your interest. And that's the cool thing, is that with Blow, I don't know who's going to see it. Even being at Battle Mage Brewery with Sarge, it was like, oh man, these people were coming up and they were watching Sticks Intern and 91 Karmas up on the TV, and they're like, what is this? And I was like, it's Deep by Kingdoms. I was like, check out the bloater. And they were like totally into it. I was like, oh cool, grab a beer, sit down, watch with us. And so they were watching it. We're cheering for for Just and for Mega, and it was fun.
Oh man, I was so jealous. I tried to watch. I told Sticks, I was like, dude, I'm so busy on the weekend. I was working, and I tried to turn it on 3 times, and every time, I forgot I was working, so I had to keep turning it off. I couldn't watch and work at the same time. But man, I was so jealous of you guys at the brewery. That place looks so cool.
It looks awesome. It really
dude,
did.
to see the rock bucks up on the screen was freaking amazing. That was a cool video you made with the bloater, even though it wasn't the frost bloater. So
I saw you do the unboxing. Is that the pillow behind? It is the pillow behind you. That was
oh, you saw that?
That's the great frost bloater plushie.
I'm gonna get one for you, KP. So I'll get one for you. But it came out. I mean, it's nice. It's not what I thought it would be, obviously, but it's nice. I can't complain. it's nice. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, KP. Another thing I wanted to bring up about Blow is we got to play that video for one thing. Actually, do you have that? Worm, do you have that ready?
Yeah, I have to change. I tried to get it downloaded into StreamYard, but I think I can do it if I share the whole screen. So hold on a second.
Yeah, just share the screen. Have you shared that video yet, KP, or is this like an announcement here?
No, I shared it, I think, on a couple different places. Just be careful on StreamYard, because I think I crashed Sarge's stream the other night by him doing the same thing. So that's why I was like, you might want to upload it into StreamYard. That's the best way for it. But if you want to play it on the outside, it should work too.
Yeah, like StreamYard would only take it if I could get it into MP4, and I couldn't change it. Well, at least I didn't have enough time to. So we're gonna risk it.
We're gonna risk it. Okay. Hey,
we're gonna risk it. But hold on,
aloha if this is the end of the stream. Aloha. Get it.
But yeah.
Come back, guys.
But
yeah, let's watch the video and then we'll talk about it. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, and I'll have to
roll it.
I'll have to mute you guys too. Just
okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I won't unmute myself. All right. Are we back?
Yeah, hopefully that came through.
Could you guys hear it? They couldn't hear it, dude.
I was wondering, damn it. Like, shared this audio and everything.
Sorry.
I thought
well,
so. Damn it.
You want to try again or yeah? All right. Well, guys, listen, while you get that going, listen. So you can trade any item in DFK in the marketplace now for Blow. It's freaking amazing. I don't know about anybody else, but I am blown away by this. Like literally blown away. It's awesome. How did you pull this off, KP? Like, was it hard to do, or like you just?
It was cool because, I didn't realize that it takes like a whitelisted address to be able to add stuff to the decks, but we do have a whitelisted address because we've been deploying contracts now for a while on DFK chain. So for the first couple of times I went on and tried it, I couldn't get it to work. And I actually talking to Zan on Sunday, he was like, I couldn't pair up blow with ETH in the DFK decks. And I was like, oh, that sucks. So I went out today and I found out from one of the Team Goose members that, you could pair it because a honk is on there. So they're like, KP should just do it, and he should know about how to do this stuff. So I went out there and I've got Jewel and I took some bloaters and I tried to create the market cap that was similar and I put it out there and set it up. And then I went out and I started trading around with stuff. And I was like, oh, this is super cool. So I told Zealous, he was my first guy at DFK Helper. I was like, can I take all of my items and just trade them for blow? And he's like, sure. So he set it up in my DFK Helper account where now I can take everything, sell it on a daily basis into blow, and then bridge that blow over and stake it in the rewards pool. So I was like, oh, this is going to be so cool. This is what I wanted to do for a really long time because, the items don't cover gas anymore. So, why take them and sell them off into whatever? I'd rather just stake them for blow. So that's what I'm planning to do here for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, me too, man. So cool that you did this. And I had so much fun today selling off a ton of items into blow. It was awesome. It felt really good because for months now, I've had like, I don't know, like 30K, iron scale and 20,000, I'm like, what the hell am I ever going to do with these? And then I'm also thinking, I'm probably not the only one that's not selling my items because they're not worth anything. So everyone else is probably building up a ton of items right now. And I mean, we're just going to have this huge glut backup of items, and it's going to take so long for all of that to balance out. And so now we can trade it for blow. I was like, this is a win-win. This is so awesome because you're getting blow that you can stake for more blow, and we're getting rid of items in the game also. Like, we're helping out the game economy. This is so big. I don't know if I'm the only one that gets the big picture here, but this is huge. Like, I think this is massive. It's going to have a massive, well, if everyone starts buying blow at least, but I don't see why it doesn't make sense. I will tell people though, through my experiments today, because I just went through and like tried like every item, and like I could go, some items I could go up to like 4,000 or 5,000 before I affected the liquidity too much, before there was too much slippage. And but you're better off selling your items into Jewel and selling your buying blow with the Jewel that you get for your items, because you get a little bit more. You end up with like 20% more blow, at least right now, the way the prices are. So, look into that before you make your purchases or sales. But man, this is awesome. I'm really excited about it, KP. Really am. So I think it's awesome for all around.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited too, because I think that people love creating liquidity pools, especially when they get used a lot, because you get those additional fees on top of it. And I was telling people today in Blow Discord that Crypto Grady was the king of getting those exotic pairs. He'd go out there and he'd find like, oh yeah, I'm going to pair up this red leaf with this whatever gold, and I'm going to LP it together, and I'm going to make all these huge fees from it and all this stuff. And I was like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're making like millions of blow, or you're making Jewel, or you're making all these fees from people just trading stuff back and forth, you don't have to do anything. That's what I think, I got into the game because these reward pools, all the gardening stuff that we could do was just such high APRs. I was excited about it. And I just want to get back to the times when, you could put a couple of hundred, if not a couple of $1,000s in a reward pool, let people trade it around all day, and you make like a couple $100 in fees.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's win-win. Like I said, I mean, it makes it better trading for everyone else without to have the liquidity there. They can buy and sell as they want without any issues, and then you get a small fee. It's great. It's great. I love it. I make liquidity pools. I was able to make a Jewel blow pool, but I don't know if it was DFK was just having issues. I couldn't get any of the other pools to take though with blow. Have you made any other pools at all, or
I haven't. No, it's just the Jewel one right now. So I mean, you can put LP into that one, which is going to be the best one anyway. I don't think too many people are going to pair too many things, and everything gets transferred into Jewel anyway. Typically, when you sell it, so that's going to be probably the one that I think is good. Plus, I was telling Tavern Tales today in Gen Chat about like the fact that since Blow now is paired with Jewel, there's a good possibility that when Jewel goes up, obviously it's going to have buy pressure on Blow, or when Blow comes up, it's probably not going to have as much buy pressure, but at least there's going to be a little bit on Jewel. So now that they're paired together, it's even more reason for people to be like, rooting for the entire pair. It's not just ETH anymore, which I thought was great, by the way, because I'm a big ETH fan. So when it comes down to it, if ETH goes up, guess what happens to Blow? I mean, there's a bunch of buy pressure on it because it has to stay up in the liquidity pools. So that's the cool thing behind it, is that, yeah, all these things are paired up. So if Jewel 10X's, Blow will 20 or 30X because it's got all that buy pressure on it. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, I agree. Awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited about Blow, and I really hope more of the community gets behind it and starts getting involved. You're doing so many exciting things with it that are having positive impacts on DeFi Kingdom's game, and that was the whole purpose of this coin. So come on, community, let's all like kumbaya, man. Let's all get together, hold hands, and worship the bloaterfish.
Who doesn't love bloaters? I mean, Worm's got his bloater right there behind him as well. Everybody loves Blow, right?
Yeah, the bloaters are. Yeah, they're the best thing in DeFi Kingdoms, in my opinion.
You're a little
Frosty's what kept me in this game, man. Frosty's the one that's kept me here. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited for the future of Blow. I'm excited for the future of DeFi Kingdoms. Like I said, I'm doubling down right now. I'm just going to keep buying everything I like and just keep holding. This is when you buy, guys. Like, these are the times you buy right now. Like, you can't, you can't find a better time than this to buy and hold, I think, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but this is it. This is the time.
Yeah, it was fun having SI on the show last night too, because he's an attorney, even though none of it was legal advice. But I wanted to ask him, because Sarge and I talked about having Blow as a betting token when it comes to these tournaments and even the private matches and stuff that are coming up. I want to just have these prize pools that allow people to come into these brackets, because there was 16 people in the finals, right? So you've got 16 chances basically to bet on the person who's going to win that tournament, and then you can create a prize pool based on how many people bet, and then have some of it go to the winner and have the majority of it go back to the people who bet on the winner to win. But it was just like, man, these things can be really lucrative for the people that bet on them and the people that win the tournaments. SI has put a lot of time and a lot of effort into these things, and he doesn't get rewarded for it monetarily. But it'd be nice too to say, like, okay, Emerson, you're putting on pink slip duels, you're going to get this prize pool, $10,000 of Blow that's going to be donated to the prize pool for it, so people who get in know that they're going to have this amazing chance to win this huge prize. And Mythic Squad Void Hunt tournament, I mean, it was close to $3,000. So, I mean, $3,000 that you could have probably had a piece of for putting in a $10 entry fee. I mean, it was a no-brainer for most people. So that's what I'm excited about, is when you get people who are in the community and outside the community that go, oh, wow, I can wager, on this. Even if I'm not in the tournament myself, I can put $100 on it. I mean, how much more fun does it make a football game or a basketball game or a baseball game if you're just rooting for the team that you like? That's sure. I mean, you can do that. But when you put money on it, when there's when you're in Vegas and there's like $100 or $500 or $1,000 on a game, man, everybody's just going crazy. They're going nuts. And that's how the tournaments are going to be, just absolutely off the hook.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to bet on Emerson's best archer in the game, or at least he claims to be. So let's see what happens. We talked about it on screen, whether I'm disappointed or not in his performance.
Get it right, Worm. He's the third best PJ archer in the game right now.
Now that's another qualifier. PJ.
So yeah, Yeah.
Man, no,
But
that
yeah,
would
no,
be amazing.
Sticks Intern's amazing, man. He did such an awesome job on the tournament, and he did it all on his own. And don't worry, guys, I gave him a little bit of a talking about asking for help better, and I know there's a ton of people out there that would love to help him and could do a good job. So I mean, we all love Sticks Intern, and we don't want to see him get burnt out trying to do everything on his own. So hopefully next time he'll take a little bit of help, and things will be a little bit easier on him. But it was awesome. If I had any complaint, any criticism, constructive criticism, I just I think that the maybe the commentators should have been entered into the prize pools. That's maybe we worked hard out there, man. I'm just kidding.
Get at least one spin.
Yeah, man.
There were some
awesome
great prizes.
I thought the commentating thing was supposed to be a competition. That's what he said, that we were going to see who was the best commentator, and so I was waiting, to see how we were going to judge that and how the voting was going down, and I expected I expected to win some blow for being the number one commentator. I mean, I'm calling it right now. I think I was the best, but
you can't vote for yourself.
Well, everyone told me I was the best. So by everyone, I mean Frosty told me I was the best. So Frosty said I was the best.
No, he said you were awesome. He didn't say you were the best.
He said I was an awesome commentator. All right. So yeah. Yeah. But no, it was awesome, and the results. I guess it wasn't that surprising. I mean, Just has proven to the community that he's, one of the top players. He's put out a lot of great videos, and I've always said, like, he's a way, smarter player than I am. I'm more of that, like, smash and grab, go in there and just try to bust everyone up. But yeah, I guess it's not that surprising that he won. Good on him. It wasn't a guarantee he was going to win at all. But man, awesome job, Just. Congratulations. And but my boy Mega, I picked him from the beginning. I put money on him with SI. He came up with second. Great job, Mega, man. Congratulations. I knew you were going to come out and put on a good show, man. I told SI from the very beginning, I was like, man, watch out for Mega. I know him. He's going to come out and put on a good show. I just had a feeling about you, man. So great job, and congratulations, man, coming out with second, dude. Awesome job, bro. Awesome. Yeah. What do you think, Worm? Did you catch any of the fights over the weekend?
Only 90% of it. So
so what'd you think?
It was amazing. From the controversy to all the way to the Just Mega final. It was watching Just just go through, you can see the wheel. You're watching it, it's like the wheels are spinning, and he's making sure exactly he does the move that he needs exactly. He knew, there was one move, I think he was waiting for I think it was the last one, where the Mamba Bach was going to, he still needed the Demon Bach to come up, but I think it was his warrior or somebody had to attack, or didn't have to attack, or wanted to pass the turn, and he attacked, and I go wow, he's really risking it. But I'm sure he calculated what the risk was, and it wasn't going to kill Mama, so he could therefore do the swing. And I don't know if I would have gone through all that, the math in my head. I probably would maybe guesstimated, but there probably would have been a significant margin of error. Oh, I can still kill this Mamba. Well, I don't think he did. I don't think he risked that at all, even though I thought he was. He didn't, and he ended up winning. So that's the difference between Justin and myself. Probably Justin, a lot of players, probably.
Yeah, no, he's a very smart player. Like
Yeah,
very,
very,
calculated.
Very calculated. Which is why he's not a berserker guy. He's not a berserker guy because that's
Justin's proven himself.
Go ahead, KP.
Yeah, back in the days when he was Bob Nothing, he used to win those Dragons Crossing tournaments all the time as well. So I think he made, a couple of $1,000s off of that. And, he's analytical and he's thoughtful and he knows what he's talking about. And when he gets down to it, you can, just like you said, Worm, you can kind of see the gears spinning as he's like, you can't hear, there's no audio, but you can see him like picking out his next move and like checking out the, the time bar and then seeing exactly what his plan is and then what he's going to do potion wise. And it's fun to watch because I don't think any of us are on that same kind of level. I mean, there might be some people that are close, but obviously he just proved himself last weekend. So, I mean, right now he is the champ. Somebody's got to dethrone him.
Yeah, he is the champ.
Yeah, no, he's definitely the champ right now for sure. I mean, I wonder, are the same Sticks intern, you're here, are the same skills that we have in, that we're seeing rule in PvE, are they gonna roll over into PvP? Are they gonna be the same skills, or is it gonna be different skills that are gonna shine? And I mean, as far as player skills, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just wondering if the best people in PvE will be the best people in PvP. I would think so, but I don't know. I think, what do you guys think?
Yeah, probably the best of the best of PvE. Yes, I'm sure it'll probably translate to PvP. In the middle, I think there's going to be a lot of if knowing the psychology of people and how they think is a plus for you. I mean, just like in poker, if that's a plus for you, like reading people, then you'll do even better. While if it's not a plus for you, like you're more methodical and you need to know, like we can kind of know what the boards in the box are going to do just because we played it so often. Like that doesn't translate over to PvP. Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
So you're going to get a big mix. I think the top of the top will probably still be very near the top, but the rest of us will shuffle around.
Yeah.
The rest of us.
The rest of us.
Including myself. Like, that,
the rest that's not the best.
Reading people.
Hey, man, I'm planning on don't include me in the rest of us, bro. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm including you in the rest.
I'm telling you, until they open up more levels, I'm gonna be up there at the top. All right, I'm telling you right now.
I know you'll definitely proclaim it. We'll just have to see how it goes out.
Pure brute force is what I'm gonna make my way to the top with. Brute force.
I think you're gonna be like the berserker skill, how like you're trying to intimidate people that and they'll kind of back off. But
Dude,
whether it's effective or not, we'll see.
90% of my game is mind games.
90%
of the game is before we even enter the arena. I'm playing the game already, like months ahead of time. I'm playing the game right now. I am playing PvP right now. That's what a lot of you guys don't understand. That's how far ahead of you I am. I am playing with your PvP minds right now, and I'm preparing you for the battle. I
cannot wait to see your first PvP match.
I'm gonna have everyone hand, baby.
Yeah, we might have to stream it live right here.
We are definitely gonna. You're gonna see me win the championship.
So that's
part of the reason I didn't enter this boar hunts tournament, because I need to save all of my stuff for the real deal. For the big bucks, baby.
Nice.
I'm serious.
Well, that's a good question
I'm-
for you guys is like, what do you think is as far as PvP alpha here, alpha testing? Because, when I left at the end of May, they were already in testing. And I know that they're talking about having some testers come on and start doing some alpha testing. So are we getting close? Is it that time when we can get out there and start playing each other? When, Emerson, you can start doing your mind games and we can start seeing who the best of the best are. Obviously just alpha testing right now until the things, goes live, but it's still going to be fun to show those tournaments like mano a mano. It's been fun watching people battle the boars in the box, but can you imagine like if you had 16 people going head to head with their best 3? That's amazing.
Dude, it's going to be so epic. I can't wait. It's going to be, I mean, can you imagine like me talking all this shit and then people coming in and losing to me? And like, it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun to watch. So I can't wait. I can't wait for that, guys. I just cannot wait, man. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Like imagine watching like Kupo take on Skiller or something. Imagine how freaking fun that'll be. Like we know these guys. Like, that's another thing that makes it so much fun is that we all know each other now, a lot of us. And so, I mean, and then when we have new people coming in, like some big gamer guys coming in, trying to take over, and we got one of our OGs going up against them, and yeah, man. And then the betting, dude, we got to get the betting done. KP, with Pink Slip Duels, I planned that from the very beginning too. I agree with you guys 100%. The betting is, I had Huff and Mega all pumped up to help with that. So the betting is gonna be key to making it even funner. And like you said, like. I lived in Reno for a long time, and like we would all go down and make bets at the casino and then go watch the basketball game or the football game. And it made it like 10 times more fun to have bets on the game, just like $10, $20 parlays or whatever. But yeah, maybe I could I bet you I could code Frosty to be a bookie, I bet. That way none of us will get in trouble. The bot did it. The bot did it. It's none of us. It's decentralized. It's a decentralized bot. But Frosty would probably make a good bookie, actually. So Frosty's the blow bookie.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, once people are able to bet on, I mean, can you imagine if it was like, just like you said, Skiller and Kupo, they're going at it. We get a chance to watch. We're in the spectators. And then everybody's kind of like, taking their sides. Okay, you got your Kupo side over here. Maybe it's a different arena where you can all talk amongst. You can have like private chats, and then you've got the Skiller team over here, and they're all doing their own thing. And then you can give little advice to your guys, and you can hang out with them. And if you win, a prize pool goes to the person you bet on. And you could have so many really cool effects that I think we haven't even got to yet. And that was the big thing about Metis too, that big Metis pool that they got, the $2 million, quarter of that's earmarked for promotions and marketing. So, that's like 500K. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of money that's put behind the promotions, the marketing, the prize pools, all that stuff. Metis kept telling me, and Sun Bear and Bolon and everybody that was there, they want to do global events where it's like a worldwide live stream, where even if we're in like Salt Lake City having DFK Con, they're like bringing in streams of people from like Berlin, Germany, and Moscow, Russia, and Singapore, and Dubai. And you've got like 6 or 8 venues all over the world where people are like in their like esports arena and they're watching. And I was like, damn, that would be so freaking cool. And I think we got a taste of it at Battle Mage, but I'm just having like, kind of shivers, like thinking like, can you imagine having people all over the world, like piped in on their big screens where they're all, they're getting ready. You've got your team behind you. You've got like you've got your colors, you've got your logos, you've got all that. You got the Mythic Squad purple. I'm sure that's going to be there. So all that stuff. Yeah.
I was just thinking that you got the red jewelers with their roses. You got the purple Mythic Squad. I mean, oh hell yeah! That's not like Franz was talking about that earlier too, about how all the guilds were coming together, and like the Jewelers Guild came together and got Mega 2 Excaliburs, and Maddie was getting stuff from his guild. That's awesome, man. And like especially when guilds become more important, think about what a boost that'll be to the guild's membership at when one of their members wins these tournaments. Like I think he's with ADFK, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, what a big boost for their guild to have the champion is in their guild, and then if you want to go learn from the champion, you got to join that guild. They got their private chat that Maddie's always talking about. They got their private stuff going on there. But that's going to be a big deal for real when the guilds become more important, and they will become more important very soon here. So hey, I would.
Yeah, we already saw it. Like, I mean, there was a lot of hero and equipment trading or loaning, and it was only within the guilds, and only more of it. You're just going to see lots of more and more of it. And we also have an esports connection already with Wisdom Gaming. I mean, we don't talk about that much anymore, but that's still there. That's still out there. And they were like one of the tops in the US, or if not the number one esport, like publisher out there or broadcaster out there for the US. So to have a connection like that already I think it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we can you remember the tour, like I think it was Raph went out there and got the video of their place, like to actually go there. I mean, how awesome would that be to do a tournament out there at their facility and broadcast it from there? I think it'd be great because it looked phenomenal. Their place looked phenomenal.
Yeah. There was a place too that I think that they might have talked about before, but so Professor Tango knew these guys in Salt Lake City that own this place called Space Station, and he was going to ask them if we could rent it out during that permissionless conference for one day, just to have like a venue. But it's actually like an esports venue, so it's like
Right.
like 400 people, and you can go in there and you have seating. You have like a big screen behind you. You've got like the 6-on-6 like seating set up for like the CS:GO tournaments and the League of Legends and stuff. So I was like, man, that'd be so freaking awesome, because some of us went to the 3XP. I think it was Sargent, Brown Gent, Sticks Intern was there, Zealous, a couple of other people, and they had a big esports stage set up. It was a Web3 conference, but they had an esports stage where they showed all kinds of really cool games, and they had competitions, and they had announcers. They had 2 or 3 announcers for everyone too. And I was just like, wow, can you imagine when DeFi Kingdoms is up there on stage? You're playing, you've got announcers, you've got everybody going crazy in the crowd. That's when it gets to be really fun, guys.
Yeah, well, man, that's just a dream if that starts happening, especially. But yeah, like Worm, you're right. I mean, we have the man right here, Workhorse Ian. Hopefully he's on that, getting that going right now, because I am ready to become a professional gamer, Web3 gamer, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready to take the chance.
I don't know if the DFK world is ready. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. I was gonna offer my archer to Mega, and Sticks Intern told me it wasn't fair, for him to use my archer. That's how good my archer is. All right, straight out of Sticks Intern's mouth, and he knows what he's talking about. So sorry, Mega, I couldn't send it to you. Sticks Intern said it wouldn't be fair to the rest of the rest of the participants. So
meanwhile, like guilds are giving their guildmates their best heroes and their equipment, their Excaliburs. It's like
I know, but mine is just too good. It's just too good. Right? You'll see, Worm. You'll see one day. We'll meet in the arena.
Oh man, I can't wait. Oh man, I mean, oh gosh, it's already been an hour. Got it. It just flew by. I just don't. Oh man, we might start PPP soon. but I haven't seen the beef at all. So which
Yeah,
means we're
where's
probably
beef?
Oh,
I
I
like-
got a big subject to talk about. I want to hear back from everyone in the community too. Like, so, KP, you brought up the leveling thing, right? And everyone was like, no, we can't do that. It's crazy. And Sticks Intern made a really good point. I love the wolves. All of that was great. But what do you guys think about this? What if we did something like this? Okay, I was thinking about it, have my mind working. What if we had it like set on a schedule? So like every 2 weeks we go up one level. So like something like that. I'm not saying that's what it's going to be, but if you do the math, we're still talking about hitting level 100 like 3.5 or 4 years from now if we follow the schedule like that. And it would give everyone a chance that wants to level up, but we'd be doing it in a slow way. So like starting pretty soon, we'll say, okay, 2 weeks, you can go up to level 21. And then whoever wants to do that with whichever hero they want to do it with, they can do that. And then 2 weeks later, okay, now we can go up to level 22. This will give the team time to like, it's like such a great compromise because it gives the team enough time. We're talking over years to plan everything out, right? And then it gives us time to start leveling our heroes and start using things. We could release the next rune, right? And make the drop rate really, really low for that rune. So that way, if you want to level up to level 21, it's going to cost you some money. You know what I mean? To do that. But also, you're not going to go straight to level 30 and leave 99% of the heroes behind. You know what I mean? So, and then we could even have like once we get to level 30, then we take like a pause for a few months before we, start going to level 31 or something like that. But at least doing it in this slow way, even if we did it every 3 weeks, then that'll take us like 6 years to get to level 100, So I just think something like that would be a lot better of a system. What do you guys think?
I love that graphic you threw up there, Worm. That was awesome.
We can't go one time without bringing up Burn Up Worm.
It happens in the chat all the time.
He always does it. He always does it when I'm getting all serious about something too. Like he doesn't.
Well, like I told you, there's a 2 rant minimum. I'm like there, and we just got another rant.
So I think that I think that everybody has a different idea on how they play the game. I think Bee's right though. The entire game's evolved a lot over the last year and a half, and I was thinking like it'd be great to see people have something to strive for. That's why I was like, okay, if they can go to level 50 or level 80 or level 100, whatever that is, they would do it and it would be fun to watch. But, I think that Just was right too, that if somebody's way out in front of you, you kind of just give up and you just like, I really don't want to do this anymore because it's too much time and effort. But I also too get a little disappointed because it's like, if you get to a level 100, I mean, it's been what, guys, 2.5 years and we're to level 20. I don't want to wait another, whatever that is, multiply by 12.5 years to get to level 100. I mean, it needs to be sooner rather than later. But I think to me right now, the biggest thing that could happen was all the codexes for the basic classes get released. Once that's done, we've got like 12 actual classes that you can use that all have different skill sets that can all do different things. Cool. And then get to the advanced. I mean, that's the big thing right now too. If we can get to advanced or possibly elite or even see that Dread Knight, because I don't want Dread Knights to go by the wayside and people be like, oh, they're going to be a year and a half out. I'd rather be the team to be like, hey, we're going to release the Dread first and then the elites and then the advanced or something like that, just to give people some incentive to be like, okay, I'm going to hold on to my Dreads rather than, throw them in the pit. Although it doesn't seem like, Mythic Squad has any qualms about throwing whatever they want in the pit at any point. But, I just think that they could mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting, add some more codexes in there so that when PvP actually does come up, we're like, oh, great. We've now got, I don't know, there's so many infinite combinations right now, but it would be just cool to be able, I want Wizard, I want some of the other Magic users to come in because I think that's going to be the one thing that's the unknown, that the archers right now are so OP that everybody's like, oh, you have to have archers. But can you imagine if Wizards was like, no, you know what? One of these magic missiles can take out whatever from any time in the game. You're like, oh shit. Oh, okay. I'm going to go with, a different build now. So that's what I'm hoping they come up with something like that.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. You made a lot of good points there. I'm just thinking of, my mind gets going. I come up with all kinds of ideas, and most of them suck, but sometimes they're good. So I got to throw them out there just in case it was a good one. But I thought it would be a good way to slowly to move it along. But Sticks Intern didn't like it, but so whatever. It's all
Yeah,
good.
it's
Just
more
an
of
idea.
I think it's more of a skills thing. I mean, that's probably the biggest
Yeah, good point.
hold
Good point.
up. If once you start releasing higher levels, but like I'd be happy if they just released the written codexes for the advanced heroes. Like, if Workhorse is actually working 6 months ahead, then at least one of them's done, if not more. Like, and I don't know to the extent of how much he's helping with the meta stuff, but if he's got any out there, just throw us a bone and give us something to something to read, like something like that. Like, because we would go crazy for it. We would go crazy. We talk about it for at least probably the rest of the summer. They released it at least the rest of the summer.
At least. Oh man. Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I made a comment earlier privately to Sticks Intern that the team I was a little bit frustrated that the team has too many downtimes. Like there's lulls in between, and it's hard for us as like content creators and stuff. And he kind of slapped me back and was like, no, like, and he made a lot of good points. And I have to admit that I was being a little bit negative about it. But it's just like, I guess it's just because I want to play the freaking game. So I get frustrated. You know what I mean? But he's right. Like the team can't just magically make everything appear. They're working as hard as they can and they're doing the best job. And like I'm doing my best to be patient. I just want to play. I want to do crafting. I want to do PvP. I want to do it all already, man. So sorry if I get negative sometimes, guys. But,
no.
It is what it is.
I don't think he needs
game.
blow. I think he needs weed to come out, and then I think he'll mellow out.
Yeah, let's get that weed. I'm all blown out right now, man. I'm all blown out.
I think blow is, no, that's no good for him. Like that's the wrong way. We need the weed. We need weed to come out.
Weed coin, baby.
Oh man.
Pacololo, I understand definitely from the islands out there. So yeah, I mean, there's so much to look forward to. It's just you got to kind of temper your expectations because things go slower than we always think. Web3 is a pain in the ass. I found out firsthand so many times how difficult it is, and a lot of these things aren't even built out yet. Even with layer 0, I can't go from Blast to DFK chain. I can't go from Arbitrum to base. It's just like, even though you think like these things should be done, they're just not. They're not ready. And looking at where Metis is right now, they're not ready. They don't have eigenlayer DA implemented, and it's just too expensive and too cumbersome for the blockchain. So once that gets done, I don't know what their time frame is on that. I mean, back when I was there, it was like May 1st. Obviously, that's been like 2 months overdue, but I don't know if they have an actual time frame. It'd be nice if they said like, oh, this is going to get done in July or August or whatever, but nobody ever gives time frames anymore. And after that's done, there's like another point of testing, like another 2 months until the actual gameplay comes out or goes into testnet. That doesn't stop the team though from releasing their alpha, because I mean, Metis doesn't hold them back from any of the UI stuff or any of the testing stuff. So that's where we could get into like, all right, great, we're going to have Worm and Emerson test for a week, and then we're going to give it to Maddie and Friends and Guy Kid and then SI, and it's just like it can go around in a circle where they give people certain access for certain times, and we stream about them, we bet on them, we do all the fun things that we can. And I agree with you. If we had something like that, it tides us over through the summer. These are the hard months when crypto usually takes a break. People say sell in May and go away, and that's kind of where we are right now. Is like we need that pick me up, we need that blow hit, we need a little bump right now, right?
Yeah, we need
a bump. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we do, and it's not. I guess it's not really being negative, but like I said, I just want to play. I just want to, I want stuff to talk about. I love DFK. I love talking about it. I love having fun and everything. So, it's all. Hey, what's up, Panga Panga? Hey, is Panga Panga from Argentina? Is that where you're from, Panga Panga? Do you guys know? Is Panga Panga from Argentina? Anybody?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Are you from Argentina, Panga Panga? Answer if you're still there. But anyways, just wondering about that. But yeah, I think everything's gonna work out in the end. Oh, Venezuela, right on, man. Welcome to the show, bro. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe you were from Argentina. So, anyways, well, welcome, man. I would love to visit Venezuela someday, man. Love to go there. Check that place out. I'll let you know when I come down. Can hang out. Panga Panga just got some blow. Good job, Panga Panga. A big bag of blow.
Awesome.
They make blow in Venezuela. It's right next to Colombia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh man.
Are we doing PPP tonight or what? PPP or
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All right. PPP. PPP. Save me, man.
Save you.
Save me. Before I go on another rant, no.
Oh man.
Hey, KP, I love.
Profit. Hit. What will you do? You must decide.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that song. What's the word tonight? Blow. KP is awesome.
KP is awesome. Emerson is
All right.
bullish.
Bullish.
I do have to do it.
This is bullish. And I've been making a lot of upgrades to Frosty, guys. Oh my God, man. Frosty is doing really cool stuff lately. Really cool stuff.
Hashtag bag cheated. I should have done that one.
Hashtag Maddie cheated. Is that what they said? Hey, I like that Maddie leaned into it, man. He said he wasn't gonna apologize for his actions, and hey, typical lawyer stuff. Hashtag blow.
Blow. Hashtag blow.
I see Mythic
Oh,
Squad.
goodness.
I didn't see Beef tonight. Did you? Did you see Beef?
Not yet. No. Maybe he's working or on vacation or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man. All you Mythic Squad members, he didn't message you in chat when to give himself a better chance to win. So just saying.
Yeah. Well, he used Skiller to get his win.
Yeah. Skiller gave up, and then Skiller won the next week. Remember?
Yeah. And then won again. Yep.
Skiller won
Exactly.
2 weeks in a row. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. So it's probably going to either be Red Pen or Kupo. It's just no. It's still a little like Chris Smith in there.
I think
He's like 83.
Shoes my girlfriend wears has won.
Shoes wins a lot too.
Yeah, he's won like twice.
He won. I think he won on
AA
Boxside.
Free won. AA
I think
Free
he just won a Boxside.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I'm gonna change my my name to Shoes my girlfriend wears 2.
Too.
Good luck to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, good luck. And thanks for coming
Good
out.
luck, guys.
Yeah, we got 14 entries
Let's
so
go,
far.
Red Pen.
Yeah, let's see. What do we got?
Jade.
5 more seconds or so. After this countdown, we'll spin it. All right, we got 15 entries. Let's go. Wow, it feels weird with no beef. It feels... Who's gonna get rugged? Oh, SI.
Intern. Congrats.
Intern. All
Wow.
right.
Man, that would have been Beeve if he was here.
Stays in the Mythic Squad now.
Mythic Squad again.
Yeah.
This is at least 3 weeks in a row a Mythic Squad has won the raffle. You know, I don't see Six Intern win too many raffles. I'm glad he won.
He deserves it, especially after all the work he had just.
After all the prizes he gave away, huh? He gave away a ton of stuff.
All right, we have a Legionnaire here. I have no idea.
Kupo took Beeve's rug spot this week. I thought he won, and then it was like SI.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get SI a good one here, man. I heard SI doesn't have any mythic heroes, so let's get him a mythic.
Yeah, nobody.
He already said Pit. You don't even know what the hero is. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Doesn't matter what the hero is. Throw it in the pit.
Level 1, 10 out of 10. Legionnaire Seer with lesser vitality, all basic, double cleanse. Yeah, this is a good pit candidate.
Really good pit candidate. Look at where all his things are too, dude. All on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, it's a level 1, so like, you know, it's level 1. It has a just
but created. That's compared to other level 1s, right? Too, right?
True, yeah. So if they had others that would be higher, would be ones with regular and greater stones. So
yeah.
All right. Remove.
All right, let's get a mythic.
Shuffle. Here we go.
Are there any mythics on this wheel, Worm?
I do. Well, this is a paladin.
Paladin. Kupo, I know you're a paladin guy, man. Paladin has always been my favorite too. Sometimes I jump around a little, but I always come back to the paladin, man. I love the paladin so much. I'm always asking Workhorse, when paladin? How paladin?
I don't have a greater stones. That's I can put a regular, but should be taken off. Level 10 uncommon paladin legionnaire. Had a lesser.
Winston Jazzhands made a good point on the AMA about few heroes being summoned with greater stone. He was saying it's like less than like 0.01% of heroes
kind of
have the greater stones.
Greater chaos. All right, let me see what I can do.
I'm like UKP. I summon every single hero with a stone ever since forever. I always use a stone.
Those greater stones are so expensive. I mean, I have to give props to the people that use them because they cost like $20.
Yeah. The last time I used one, I had a complete rug too. I got it was a dark summon, and I got, it was like a paladin and a dark knight, and I got like a wizard or a pirate out of it.
Oh.
Like, oh my god, with a greater stone. So those hurt, man. Those really hurt, dude.
Definitely.
Like, really hurt. I've had an awful week again of summoning and just nothing but rugs all week.
I want to give a big shout out to Jeremy Leray too, who came in 3rd place, and he actually won the raffle that SI did, or the question and he got a uncommon bard. So Gen 1, 5 of 5. So that was a pretty hit. Yeah, I love it when the crystals are good to people. So when they get those advanced Gen 1s, I'm like, man, that's awesome. No advanced traits, which is unfortunate, but at least it was that Gen 1, 5 of 5.
Yeah, those are going for Gen 1 5 of 5s are going for good money, too. So yeah, those are awesome. It's another another way that you're always generous, KP. You're always giving away heroes, just like Worm here. There's so much generosity in this community, man. I love it. I love seeing all the generosity. Those prizes that intern had for his, man, awesome. $1,000 in blow, massive, and then all the USDC too. Awesome.
Yeah.
Where I contacted Dags. Me and the Jewelers and Worm are talking about Pink Slip duels. So we're going to get that going again. Yeah, we're going to get that up and running again, guys. So now that SI, I wanted to wait till SI was done. And, now we can start planning that so we can have something in between before SI does his next tournament. So
that's sweet. If you can get 16 people, I'll definitely get a below like some type of a betting bracket system going so that we can at least bet on who you like. It's probably going to be kind of a toss-up since it's duels, but at least it'll put a little bit more fun in the game, and then we can have a big prize pool. Hopefully it can be like a couple $1,000s, and that way it'll make it worthwhile for everybody.
Yeah, no, we're excited to do it for sure. So I'll keep you in the loop, KP, because we're definitely going to get that going. I'm excited to do it. I just, the delays from the team on duels. I mean, it was what it was, whatever. Just messed up my whole schedule. I couldn't do it after that. And a lot of the people that had signed up also couldn't do it. So I figured it was best to just put it on hold and wait till a better time. So now's a better time, and we're going to get it going.
Sweet.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the dark summons, what we end up with. I can't wait to see the final heroes, because if you have 16 players, then we're starting with 48 heroes, right? So those 48 heroes at the end will be down to 3 heroes. We're going to go from 48 to 3 dark summoning. So I mean, I would think that there's a really great chance that they're going to, at least one of them will be a mythic, if not all 3 of them will be mythics by that point. So we'll have to wait and see. Should be exciting, though.
That's great. That's even more incentive. Yeah. I mean, if you've got 3 mythics, or even if you get 2 mythics, and, you're probably going to advance too. So you're probably going to get some pretty nice heroes at the end of the day, and, nice prize pool as well. So I like it. I mean, when you first said it, I was like, oh shit, I don't want to burn my heroes, but now thinking about it, it could be really fun.
Yeah, no, trust me. You know what? DFK was in a different place when I first brought that up. Everybody hadn't moved into the whole dark summoning phase yet. There was only it was mostly only Mythic Squad when I first brought that up that were really into the dark summoning. Now a lot more of the community has embraced dark summoning. So me, including me, even back then, I was just starting to cross over to the dark side when I brought up Pink Slip Duel. So everything okay over there, Worm?
Yeah, I had to go buy the stone.
Worm's getting stoned with beef. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
6 interns gotta have his greater stones, man.
Yeah. Oh,
those bad boys are expensive, man.
They are.
I think
expensive.
I think the greater stones are what caused the whole drama around duels this release, man. People were worried they weren't going to be able to get to the greater stones for the rewards, in that. And they freaked out, man, because they're so valuable.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. That's what really people were worried about, was not being able to get their greater stone stash.
Yeah, Carrot Kit basically told me that he made a bunch of money off of duels. I was like, man, you do make money? He's like, yeah, all those greater stones and crystals are worth so much money.
You got to invest quite a bit to get there, but the investment's worth it. I don't really do much with duels. My whole thing with Pink Slip Duels was to try to make duels better, make duels more exciting.
Yeah.
By adding the dark summoning element to it, by combining those two things. So, all right, we doing this, Worm? You
I gotta prove the stone.
Did intern send you a stone?
No, he asked me to buy one, so I did.
Oh.
But I never used a greater chaos stone on this wallet, so I had to approve it. As soon as the approval
Thanks,
gets done.
Thanks a lot, man. Worm has enough issues trying to get this thing going, man. You got to throw a wrench in the thing.
Quite all right. Quite all right.
Mythic
Here we
vibes.
go.
Let's go. Let's
go.
get intern his first mythic hero.
All right.
So we got a paladin and a berserker, right? Did they have summons?
Legionnaire.
Oh, Legionnaire. Legionnaire. Let's go with a greater stone, guys. Come on, sticks intern. Mythic vibes.
Oh, yeah, we can sprinkle a little blow. Maybe that would be the new spice. Sprinkle some blow on your dark summon.
A little blow on it.
Here we go.
All right, let's see it.
Let's get some mythic vibes out of here.
Mythic vibes, SI. Well deserved for that great commentary.
Hey, if anyone just joined, don't forget to get your blow from Donate 3, 2 noobs. You got to do it while we're streaming, right, KP?
Got to do it, yeah.
Got to be while you're streaming. And also, too, you got to put in Frosty, all caps.
We got the Legionnaire, not the Paladin. Oh,
yeah, Frosty, all caps.
Hopefully it's
Come on, Mythic!
Legionnaire.
Mythic vibes, Mythic!
Ooh!
Legendary! That's
legendary! A legendary Legionnaire.
Good job putting the greater stone intern. That makes it worth it getting a nice legendary there. Nice. Right. Nice.
Foraging.
That right there is like a 0.01% hero or more.
Yeah, let's see, where did it hit? Hit Agi, I think.
Yeah.
For the greater stone.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Double cleanse, stalwart, and clutch are these skills.
How many go to the point, how much did he have on Agi? What was the score on Agi?
Let's see. 13.
Oh, 13. Yeah, that's not a bad score.
I don't know what they usually start off with 5. They usually start off with 5. So now it starts with 13. So
yeah, that's huge then. For what's the percentages for Legionnaire on Agi? Was it? Oh yeah, so that's huge actually. Yeah. So yeah, that's a massive head start right there. And then you have 33% on the secondary growth. Man, that's massive. Yeah, I can see why these greater stones, man.
Goodness gracious.
That's a huge.
Flayra Wisefall. Flayra.
Is that shiny? Is that why it's all lava like that?
It is shiny.
Dude, that's sick. The lava looks so sick on it.
It is shiny, foraging, Legionnaire.
I must not have any shiny legendaries because I've never noticed that before, that lava effect.
Well, it depends. I mean, there's different effects. So
yeah, there's different effects. Yeah.
So who knows?
Sorry, SI, you didn't get your first mythic tonight. but keep playing. Maybe you'll own a mythic someday.
Maybe you'll get there. I'm sorry it wasn't a paladin. I really wanted a paladin.
You can burn 2 legendaries in Dark Summon and get a mythic. Maybe. Now, congratulations, F5.
Yeah, you have
Thanks
to
for
let me know
coming,
what
everyone.
OX you want that sent to, and I'll let you know the damage on the Chaos Stone. But the price has definitely gone up on the Greater Stones. Man, that was crazy.
How much was it for the Greater Stone?
It was over 200. I can't remember exactly. I think it was
200 jewel.
220. Yeah, 200
That
jewel.
was the cheapest one. Chaos was the cheapest.
I don't know if it was the cheapest. He asked for a Chaos Stone though.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for coming, everyone. That was a great stream. Yeah.
Yes.
I hope
Thank
I
you,
didn't
Kate.
get
It was a ton of fun, and sorry your video didn't work. That's my bad.
No worries. You guys can all see it on X, and it's on. If you guys aren't there already, go to the Discord for Below. I know that some of you are in there. We have a great time. There's some really cool people. It's like a much better source than the DFK generals. I mean, a lot of really smart people doing a lot of really cool things. So I'm always happy to see everybody that's excited about Below in there. And we posted some really good announcements, and there's some bug checks and support and everything. But I always post everything there first because I feel like those guys are on top of it. So, you know, I showed them a couple of little tidbits and insights to the new bridge, to Blast, and to ZK Sync, and Arbitrum's also set up. So ton of really cool things are coming. It's fun. It's fun times right now. It's kind of the slow period, but I know that PvP will be out shortly. And, you know, we just got to tide people over, get them out there, get them excited about DFK. And what better way than with the bloater, you know, Frost bloater, regular bloater, whatever.
Yes. I'll get you your pillow soon, KP. So.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree, man. Hey guys, go trade your items for Blow. Win-win. You get Blow, you help out the inventory, you know, in DFK. So go buy some Blow with whatever, man. I traded everything. I even bought Blow with eggs. I sold like 11 blue eggs for like 60 million Blow. It was freaking awesome. So I was stoked. So yeah, guys, go have some fun. Trade some Blow, and have, you know, I mean, it's awesome. And then go stake it.
Emerson is awesome.
It's awesome. Yes.
Aloha.
Aloha, everyone. Thank you, and happy DFK out there.
See you.
Well.